Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead. We're going to talk about Dead City and The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, talking about the future as Lauren Cohen has stated in a brand new article that the spin-off series are going to probably last either 3, 4, or maybe 5 seasons.
You don't trust me? Hell, I wouldn't trust me either.
I got a plan.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another review today. This one's going to be doing another review for The Walking Dead. We are here to do another video for the Daryl Dixon Walking Dead series. We're also going to be discussing some Dead City information with a new article from NY Post with Lauren Cohan, who talks about the future of the spin-offs. So, a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of stuff to go over. Yesterday we did a video for Dead City. Now we're going to do a video a little bit for Dead City, but we're also going to talk about the Daryl Dixon series as well too, and the future of both shows going forward. So, the Walking Dead franchise is, of course, continuing to expand. We have a lot of spin-offs coming very soon. We've got Dead City in a few weeks. We've got the Daryl Dixon series, and then the Rick and Michonne series, which wrapped up filming last week. So, pretty amazing stuff, right? But let's go into the article from Lauren Cohan, who says, apparently she had a little bit of an interview recently with NY Post, and she talked about how she loved having a premiere for a new Walking Dead show. And she goes into how she hopes that she can do one of these for the next few years. She says that she would love for Dead City to go on for 3, 4, maybe even 5 seasons. And she would love to do it. She's down for it if that's what they're doing, because she loves what is going on with the franchise right now and the success of Dead City already so far, just based off of fan reactions. So she says 3, 4, or maybe even 5 seasons for Dead City, which is around what I expected, right? I mean, we did predictions earlier for this about a month ago where we kind of talked about how that's around what a lot of us are kind of expecting for Dead City. You know, 3, 4, maybe 5 at the most seasons for Dead City. And then I kind of started to think to myself, okay, so what does that mean for the Daryl Dixon series? Which, by the way, there is a new teaser on the AMC Walking Dead channel. You can check it out. It's a new in-production teaser. A lot of really cool visuals in that. A lot of cool, like, castle shots and, you know, a lot of cool environment shots. And it's very, very unique. You know, it's a very unique setting for Walking Dead. It's something that's very, very different. And it's something that's going to be pretty cool to see in the apocalypse, you know, getting to see France, getting to see all these incredible buildings and all these great visuals that it looks like the Daryl Dixon show has. But it makes me think now, so with Dead City, we kind of know where they stand. We know, you know, Lauren Cohen is saying, like, she would like to get maybe 3, maybe 4, 5 at most seasons for that show. And for the Daryl Dixon series, obviously we know that they're filming the 2nd season right now, very quickly after the 1st season, so they're getting to work pretty quick on that. But how many seasons do we think that the Daryl show will get in, you know, kind of in relation to Dead City? Is it going to be around the same, like 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons? That would make a lot of sense. Now, obviously, my biggest hope for this franchise, and it's something that I'm still going to ask for, is that once Dead City is done and once the Daryl show is done, I do want a crossover season with Daryl, Maggie Negan, you know, potentially Rick, Michonne, you know, everybody comes together and makes one big last season for the franchise. That, to me, would be a great idea. That would be a phenomenal crossover idea. I know I talk about it a lot, but that would be a fantastic approach. You know, but in terms of these two shows, it appears like that's probably what we'll get. Dead City will probably get 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons, and the Daryl show, I would think, probably would be like, you know, 3, 4 seasons as well, and then we'll probably get to see some sort of big reunion with the whole cast and cap off this franchise, or at least cap off the story of our main characters, you know, Rick, Daryl, Maggie, Negan, you know what I mean? Wrap them up in one big final season, almost like a sequel series or like a season 12 type of thing. And then if you want to continue the franchise after that with other characters, with maybe Judith or something, or other characters like that, you could do that, but at least wrap up the story of our main actors, Andrew Lincoln, Norman Reedus, Lauren Cohen, Jeffrey Morgan, you know, give them 4 or 5 more years in addition to one last season of all of them together, because that is something I demand from the franchise, is all of them together at some point, and then wrapping things up. That to me would be good, you know what I mean? Maybe with the final villain being like the CRM or something like that. Because when I look at Dead City, when I look at the Daryl show and when I look at the Rick show, I very much look at these as bridge shows. I look at these as setup shows and shows that are going to set up for the grand finale of The Walking Dead. That's at least how I view it, you know? I feel like we're going to spend a few years with our characters in these different locations, and it's going to come together and form into a big final hurrah for The Walking Dead. And I feel like that's what they're setting up here. I feel like that's what the long-term plan is, and especially hearing Lauren Cohen saying, you know, 3, 4, or 5 seasons, it really does get my hopes up a lot more, to be honest, because I would be a little worried if she was like, well, hell, we could go on for like 10 years if we wanted to, you know? I'd be like, okay, obviously there's no plan, you know, to be made here, right? But her saying 3, 4, 5 seasons kind of tells me that they're taking a few years to do these spinoffs, and then they're probably going to do something major at the very end. And cap off these characters, which would be good. You know, that I'd be good with that, right? So, and also it'd be good for the Daryl show and Dead City and, you know, stuff like that to come in here and give Walking Dead some good spinoffs, because Walking Dead has not had good spinoffs. I know a lot of people really probably like World Beyond or Fear or Tales of the Walking Dead. I personally have not enjoyed any of those shows. I think those shows are really badly made for the quality of the main Walking Dead. So hopefully a show like Dead City and Daryl Dixon and stuff like that can come in here and give us, you know, some good spinoffs, some good unique spinoffs, a cool unique take to the Walking Dead universe with good writing. You know what I mean? That's the hope with this whole thing. So we'll see. Definitely a lot of hopes, definitely a lot of expectations for this, but definitely wanted to do a video for the Daryl show and Dead City, kind of talk about the future of them, and Lauren Cohen's statement making a lot of sense given what she said. I think that's a reasonable amount of time for these shows. 3, 4, maybe 5 seasons, and then we'll see, you know, where it goes from there. That makes a lot of sense. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of the Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.